we're back here with Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we've got a mission in the mountains to do here. We are about to roll some boulders down some hills. No. Boulders are going to be rolled down hills at us, which we would like to prevent being hit by, if at all possible. I think we already set up our team last time, is that right? Yes, this looks like something I would have deliberately set up. Positioning I don't think matters too much since I'm about to run away and hide. And as for items, I think I maybe left one or two people with fewer vulneraries than I should have, like Levy, but I'm also kind of broke. Yeah, she'll be fine. I brought a healer, right? I brought Mist. I sure did, and she's got plenty of heal staffs, so we should be good. No preamble then, let's heckin' do this. Actually, defeat like dice, cool, got it. No preamble, let's do this. Oh, full speed ahead, okay. Like I said before, the only way they can reinforce is from behind us or at the far back here, unless it's flying units. In which case, they can reinforce whenever they want. I'm assuming the Pharaoh ones are not going to wait to be in our range. They're just going to charge us. Well, actually, I don't know how consistent that is with everything. So I'm going to mark you because you have a long range thing. Right. So we're not in that range yet, but we could be. And these people who are going to push the boulders, it doesn't say where it's going to go, but I assume it's just going to go in a straight line, kind of. So I say full defensive maneuvers here. Are you a sniper? And I'm going to move everyone just kind of into the corner here, I guess. Marsh, I can move you sort of over the thing, so may as well do that. Right, let's see how this goes for us, if anyone comes down immediately. Right, you're coming down. You're coming down. Warrior as well. Warrior here. Are they just fighters? I can't tell. Regardless, a number of people are coming down, so that's good to know. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Were you as well? Or maybe just you. I'm actually not sure who all. Okay, so as for people on the front lines here, I think everyone here will survive whatever they're planning on doing here, as long as you don't get some annoying crit. But I want to wait a bit here because I want to be absolutely positive that I'm out of these ranges when I go to attack you, and I'm not going to run into one of them, I think. I don't really know why I'm just fine explaining it. I'm just going to wait here, I think, again. Everyone hold position. They're not mounted so they don't get double attacks on you. There's like going to be like one hit going out of your Mordecai, which will suck. Well, also maybe the bow as well, but it won't add up to too much, I don't think. Nice accuracy, even with your eyes closed. So impressive. That was so sad last episode when he said that. Either way, more speed, I hope. That's all right. Strength and defense and skill. No one would complain about those, I don't think. Certainly not this reporter. And you're going after Ranulph, who won't be able to respond, but he might dodge here. He is pretty nimble. Yeah! Whew. He backflipped over you while you came at him from behind. The absolute skills required to do that. The mad skills, the mad strats. And that's put him transformed. So on our turn, he'll have free range of movement to do whatever. You've got a hand axe, I guess? Which is going to have a... Oh, no, you've got a bow. Right, okay. Warriors get to do that. Yeah, easy. And you won't be able to hit anyone now because they've taken up the range spot. Okay, great. Now that you're all clumped, I feel much better attacking here. Oh, bearing in mind that you have a lot of range as well. And it's a route, so there's no reason that you wouldn't charge us if you had the chance. All right, Elena's got the lowest experience of here. Let's see what she can do on this team. I still haven't given her a knife, which I probably should at some point. Ooh, almost a double there. That's a shame. But this one currently has a bow, so if you got right up close to this one or the sniper, you would be able to do some good damage. But so can Mordecai. Let's have him try a big hit on this one. Nicely done. And fire is hyper effective against these. So just go for that. Or is it better to do Hellfire? What's 31 minus 8 is 23, so that's not enough. So just go for fire and then hope you get an adept, maybe. Nope, but that'll do. I'm having Rolf do this because if he doesn't get a crit and kill, then this will make it so that Soth gets the ability to take this one down, which would be very, very good. Yes, okay, good. Well done, Rolf, for enabling Soth as a murderer. All right, and Marshall will be helpful here because she can go and round hit basically anyone she wants. Why don't you go after this one because they are likely to have a slightly lower defense, and which jives a little more with your build, I'd say. Gotta be careful not to run out of people here, but I don't think I'm gonna. Donk, donk. So could also get this one, presumably. I didn't bring Racing, did I? No. I swear nothing has hit Ranulph yet. Maybe a few ballista shots in the bridge mission, but nothing else really springs to mind. Oh, only health. Not what I expected from your growths, but I guess you're already plenty strong. Nice level for you, too. I could do with maybe a touch more strength and speed. That will do. Health is actually quite good for you, because you're at like a decent point in health, but we could get you to an amazingly broken point of health if we tried real hard. Nicely done. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's up to level 10, is it? Or 9, I guess. Sweet. Strength and speed, strength and speed. Yes! Well done. Yonk! Well done. They had to take a minute there. They were like, wait a minute, did that hurt? I feel like that hurt. That looked really cool. That looked like the shirt hurt. Oh yes, I'm dead. Wonk. Now the thing is, if I can get this one gone, then it's just you with the 2 health, and then you'll go after him, and he'll respawn and take you out more likely, which is like the primo exactly thing I want. But if I leave you as well, then you're both gonna go after him and he'll die. So it'd be better if I can get one of you. Oh, but maybe I could do a lot of damage without taking you out, and then South will get a chance to... Yeah, let's do that. Why can you not travel with... Oh, trail? Does that make it harder for horses to move? Oh, dear. It's not what I expected would happen. Mia go ham here, and then I guess Boyd will do his best to take out the other axe person. Assuming you don't get some wild crit, that makes this extremely viable for South, which you didn't. Very good. Then the safest thing is to have you take this one out. Oh god. You don't have a 100% chance to do so. But you did it. My mohawk's green, so it's better than yours. It's a rude thing to say to someone when they're dying, sorry. So the cat's most likely going to go after, Oh, it follows the trail? What? That's not what I expected would happen. Oh, that could be very bad if that somehow turns into danger for, South. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, South is gonna die. I didn't realize that would be... What? In what universe is that how the boulder would roll? Okay, fine. It was nice to know you, South. I didn't realize the game was gonna be a dick. Seems fair. Seems fair.
Is this the end? I cannot die yet. Oh, I hate to do this, but I'm leaving.
So am I! Ah. It's fine, we can do it better this time. So which one was that? It was one of these, right? So you're telling me that upon rolling a boulder into a slope, the boulder was like, oh, I don't want to go that way. I'll start rolling really fast if I roll over this cliff. And so it was like, I better make a 90-degree turn 3 times. What the fuck? It doesn't do that here. Here it just went right down the cliff. What? How was I supposed to predict that? The hell kind of game design paradigm says that? If you push it right over a cliff, it falls down the cliff. If you push it 10 meters from a cliff, it does a 90-degree turn 3 times. Like, I would understand if they had it so that it was there was a raised edge around here, so that if it rolled up there, it would roll right back down. That makes sense. But why? The way it looks here is that it would roll here and then, like, go there. Why not just put a little fence there? So, whatever, sorry. There are more important things to complain about. That's some improbable boulder shenanigans, though. Finally hit Randolph. The dream is over. Is it a crit I see? Nicely done, Boyd. That's a crit. I should have expected that probably, but it made me real nervous for a sec. Okay, so in that case, we can't really rely on... what I was doing was like, oh, I'll leave South here, and then he'll take one hit that won't kill him this turn kind of thing. We can't do any of that with our weaker people like South, because the boulders, we can't predict where they'll roll, because it's not consistent from boulder to boulder. So we had better just keep our people safe and not take too many risky chances, even if it gets them a dope level. Meaning a slow approach is probably the best one. Just inch forward and, like, lure one person down at a time, which is how I usually do it anyway, so that's fine. Level for Randolph! Let's see if you get something more than just health this time. Yeah! Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah. Level for Mordecai. Hopefully some speed this time. Oh, wow. This is actually this is turning out in our favor so far, that we got to rejig those. If one of these crits, you'll be a legend! Yeah! That's the stuff, Rolf. Nicely done. Smooth as silk you are, mate. The hell were the odds of that? God, that was like I had like an 80% chance to hit there. I didn't even look, but I did. Hope he gets that strength again. But whatever, he's gonna get some good stats anyway. He tends to. Yes! Okay, at least he got the strength. At the moment, that is priority because knives don't have amazing might on them, typically. The most powerful knife, period, is only slightly stronger than an iron lance. Which I guess when you consider that he's going to become really fast and really skilled is still pretty good. Nice level for you. Defense and speed again would be good. Yeah! I was saying strength before, but still, better to play your strengths, I suppose. I wonder if the boulders are capable of finishing you off. Like, if you're only at 10 health, can the boulders kill you? I sure hope not. Probably, though. They're most likely to launch one down now that we've got things the way they are. Nice speed, because this is the turn in which they launched one at us before, and we were in a similar formation. I said we camp out here for a bit, because this next boulder that it hits us is probably going to hit pretty hard. I'm not sure where from. I probably put them all in the right. I think I just put 4 of us in the range of this one. Oh, why did you do the boulder? You can't fly over the boulder? Whatever. Oh, yikes. You're coming down, and so are you. Okay. So I want to be healing people this turn, but I also want to try and take you out. So, okay, so... What's your defense like? 16. That's much better than I was expecting, actually. Either way, Rolf should have an easy time, enough time taking you out. But anyone who goes in this row is going to have trouble. A bad time, you might say. You don't get doubles. That's a shame. Maybe a good time to go for a Brave Bow, then? No. You're not the only one who can battle here. Go for it. Oh, we have people with wind. Magic. Oh my gosh, you are fiercer looking than some of the bird-type lagoons we've fought in the past. I guess you're one of the hawks, not the ravens. Ileana has wind, right? Yeah, so she better do... Yeah. I'll have Ranulf do what he can here, just that he's out of Ileana's way. Ileana can wind the bird, and then I guess Soren can fire the this one to try and finish them. We have a few other people who can attack anyway. And then we can all run back to Mist for healings. Get her up to, like, max level. Adept. Perfect timing. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. The res is especially sweet, actually. Nicely done. Level for Mist. I'm hoping for a bit of strength and magic, I think. That works too. Luck is actually a good thing for you, because it can make you a good, especially if your luck and speed together, because your avoidance right now is 76. That's really good. And your it means your dodge for crits is good as well, so you'll be a good person to avoid crits. I'm assuming there's going to be another boulder coming our way. Oh, but also a catapult. Oh, it's okay. It's only going to hit Ranulf. Well, that wasn't very wise, I guess. A shame he doesn't get experience from that because it wasn't a direct hit. Oh, this is going to be unfortunate. As long as they don't, like, cooperate to, like, reach several different people, like, people multiple times. Like, if they do more weird rolling shenanigans where it'll roll and hit the same person, like, 4 different times, then everyone should survive this. Everyone's got at least 10 health, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting rid of a lot of their boulders early on here by taking this sort of wide formation here. Ah, yikes! Okay, everyone pull full retreat here. Get next to Mist if you are low on health. No, it's going to draw closer a bit, I think. Okay, a few more people are coming down. Interesting. Okay, so hiding down here may be a viable strat to just keep to one spot. They'll eventually come to me, which is fine with me. We've got very few level 4s. Man, we've been leveling pretty quickly. So we want Ileana to get to finish her, ideally. Is she capable of doing a double here? She sure is, for 20 and 20. Perfect! Just perfect, in fact. Wouldn't happen if I didn't give you that magic buff earlier, which so thankful I did that right about now. Is it me or does she grow a little slower? Maybe it's just my imagination. Up to B in lightning, that's great. Hang on, I gotta trade with myself here to put the mend lower down, because this is silly. I keep accidentally almost hitting it. Even with the heal stuff, you can bring Ranulf all the way back to max here. Really don't need the... Oh, well, not quite, okay. But that just means more XP for you in the long run, so... The mend staff isn't absolutely crucial, I wouldn't say. Right, you are coming down here, which is okay with me. Oh, I don't think you were coming down before. Okay, cool. I'll hang out here till you get here then. Just continue healing. Okay, so this is blatantly in our favor here, the way this is formed here. Let's just see of our level 4s. Ileana's still lowest, so we want her to get takedowns if we can crack it. Steel Axe, Steel Lance, Steel Axe. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Except there's a warrior in here, so watch for that crit. No, sorry, that's their attack power is 28. Their crit is not much. As we go warrior v warrior, Boyd, once you try this one on, you're going to have higher speed. So go with the Steel Axe. Oh, they're pretty dodgy. We can get 20 and 20 here if you hit both of these, which is unlikely. So probably going to hit one, do 20, miss the other. There's one miss. Ow. Oh, but a crit. Never mind what any of the things I was saying. He's not even going to look at them as they fall over and die. He's just pretty confident they're done. Well, I mean, you're right, so I guess I shouldn't be laughing, but well done. Health and strength, yes. Actually, speed is a strong point for you, so I should be hoping for that as well. Axe to A. Dope. That means silver axes are now wieldable by you, correct? I believe so. Why don't you throw a few hits on this one here? Your crit chance is 31, which is exceptional. Or did you only get the one? I didn't check your speed very closely. It might just be the one hit. Yep, that's fine. Level anyway. Well done. Speed is very, very helpful here. And the strength I was complaining about before that you're low strength, but it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to be big and shredded to be yourself, Rolf. I gather that doesn't really help. That's not really a useful thing for your mindset. You're like, whatever, I'll kill someone anyway. That's what I gotta do. I don't think he relishes in killing exactly, but he's definitely resigned to it. Oh, I guess this counts as a sword, the knife, which is why you suddenly have 14 defense. It's weird, because it doesn't show the arrows. And it doesn't seem to affect our relative accuracies. So why do you suddenly get one to... Never mind. You can do it with daggers anyway. Not right now, but when you get down to a low health, ideally about 4. No, 2, because I don't get to W because you're speedy. Lance feed Lance this, do 10 and 10 presumably, and that brings them down to 13. Ileana should have an easy finish off of that, and then we can get someone to try and weaken the warrior type down to 2 health so that Rolf, the South can do it. I guess we could also, you could do it with the stiletto if we want, but I prefer to keep that a little more intact because we don't know that we can really buy many of those. Weapon level Lance up for you, so it's up to A, I guess? Nice. Oh yeah, you can use swords now. I should be bearing that in mind. Lances are a bit heavy, harder hitting, which is probably good for you because your strength is, well, above average for a normal person. About average for our party. 15 here, we'll take it down to 1. We can continue to raise your thunder for if we ever pick up any kind of bolting. I guess you probably only need B for most of the long-range ones, is that right? I think so. Yes, level for you. I wouldn't mind your strength coming up a bit so that if I ever do give you a dagger, you have a bit more options, but those also work. Your res has been has faltered a little, so it's good to have that up. Yeah, light B. So I think most of the long-range ones are B. So now that you're B in Thunder, I guess you don't really need much. But for Thoron, is it A? I can't remember. Wait a minute, swords beat axes. So why is the hell would the foe gain defense? For what? Their defense is 13. Until it isn't. Now it's 14.
You got Mario confused.
Whatever, you've got lower XP here, so you may as well go for this even though you're getting weapon typed hard. Go for a bit of a weakening hit here. They've got a lot of health, so we can share the burden. Ah. Oof. Ah. Free 1 XP as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and weapon XP too you get from that. Sweet. So you're up at B now, I guess? Oh, also A. Nice. How much can you do with the stiletto? 6. So 2 to 6 is where we need your health, basically. 12 and 12 will do it if you don't crit. And if you crit, then we get to watch you crit, which is always a treat anyway. So, damn it. But yeah, it was so cool. That's not prompted anyone more else to come down, so we're going to have to pull an advance here in a moment. There are 18 of them remaining, so that's not so bad. Let's do some healing first. And that'll bring you up a level, which is dope. You're level 8 or 9 now? 8. Sweet. More luck and res, wowie. Still a little lacking in strength considering, 13 is not bad for who is mostly a healer. But your magic isn't especially high either, so even if I give you a sonic sword, it's kind of like, I don't know if it'll be super helpful just yet, but whatever. Okay, now the question is posed to us. Do we charge up the east side or the west side? There's less resistance overtly over the west side, but part of me says we should get the east side done first because of all these ridiculous boulders. So I'm gonna have Randolph just charge up here and invoke the wrath of like 6 people, and then maybe he can run back down. Try and sit out some major rages. See what he fares going there. Probably gonna get at least 1 boulder pushed down at us. This one, which turns when it reaches a steep incline. Now it hits Mordecai, Rolf, and Boyd, which gives us 3 free heals anyway. Or 3 well, not free, but 3 chances to heal, which will give us experience. And there's 1 feral one coming down, so I'll let that happen, and I'll back Randolph up here. I'll put Mordecai and keep Mordecai in the range, I suppose. But I'll back you out of the range, and you, and I'll have miss start by healing you. Okay, and the person who pushed the boulder is also going to come down. Got it. That's how it works. Oof, rawr! And they are a sword master. Right, okay. And they've got a Lagoose Lair that we can loot, which is probably a good thing to do. I mean, we do it automatically anyway. But we don't want to get sliced by them anyway, because they've got a crit chance that is not 0. And just get a hit with the stiletto here so you can get some XP. This won't kill you, and then Mist can heal you to ensure that no rogue boulders will end everything. And you might even crit. That would be very helpful if you did. But no. Ow. I could have a Mordecai get a takedown here, because he could still use a bit of experience. Could he use it more or Oscar more? Because neither of them are like... I think you probably could... Yeah, I'll have you do it. You've still been in pretty lower in level comparatively. Your health grows and stuff grow pretty quickly, though, which is awesome. I think you probably have among the most health in our party. Maybe the most. Oh, time for Astra? I think so! No. What the hell was that? I just missed the last hit of it. That seemed really underwhelming, even though it was actually pretty dope and very helpful. Yep, I'll put that away. This has a chance to get this boulder rolled at us, doesn't it? Or no, I guess not, because it's gonna be one of those weird ones that turns and follows the trail, I guess. Now, let me think about this for a moment. Where is your bolt axe range? Because it's a ranged weapon, so okay. Right, okay. It doesn't quite go down as far as I was thinking. I was thinking maybe I could stand here and get someone and get you to like fly down here early on, but that's probably not a good thing to do. I think we'd better just carry on up this side, whatever normal way to say that is. Starting with Ranulph. Get up ahead because you're the best, probably the most survivable of us, and everyone will kind of trail along at a safe distance. Nope, that's in the range of. Oh, Soren's gonna get hit by a rock in the face. Ow. That's fine. That's free XP for Mist to heal, so I'll let that happen a few times. Mist is gonna be so freaking strong by the end of this mission, and that might mean that the archer or the sniper on that catapult starts coming down here. It also gives Ranulph Gauge a chance to regenerate before he goes up there. Which probably for the better. Strength or magic, I would dig, but also luck and speed. Oh, yes. Sorry for letting you get hit in the face with a rock sword. I thought the troops could use a morale boost. Well, I can actually get that ballista started on if I move someone up here as well. Let us have Ranulph do that before he carries on. It'd be much better to have that gone before we go up this really like steep single file line. Doesn't seem like this place has too many tricks up its sleeve. It's just the erratic patterns of the boulders, I suppose. That's the most tricky thing. Like this one here. Now, I would say that when they push it, it goes here. I guess maybe at that point it'll turn and then do its stupid nonsense. But it could also be that they push it and it turns this way. The rules aren't especially well laid out. I think if there's one square between it and the slope, then that means it can do a 90-degree turn. If it's right in front of the slope, it just goes down the slope. I think is how it works. Righty, what is your magic attack? 19. What's your res? 9. You should be all right. Shine is like the next higher form of light, right? Like it goes light then shine. So this is like the second tier of light magic, I think. Ow. Alright, that was all we lowered down. Good, so we're not in your range just yet. There are a lot of boulders about to hit us, though. So it's better that we keep sending Rolf first, I think. Or Ranulph, rather. God, he's already back down a low bit of gauge. Rolf, why don't you take this one out? Should have wasted some time doing that. Nice crit! Don't even need a riposte from them. Would have given us a chance to heal, but probably better not to take the chance considering there could be boulders coming down at any moment. We don't know what their range is for tricking. Even untransformed, Ranulph is still very defensible, so I don't mind putting him a little further up here. I'm going to put him right up... Night Killer. Ooh, yikes. Just be watching out for the different kinds of weapons they have up here. Lagu's Axe, pointing out any funky ones I see. A longbow, silver sword, watch that. Nettle Thunder has a decent crit on it, doesn't it? 10! Okay, that's brought one federal one down, and then the boulders coming at us, I guess it's going to plow right through like our entire team here in a moment, right? I don't know how it turns exactly. Oh, what? See, that actually makes sense, but that is not consistent with how it's performed anywhere else. Either way, tolerable. That's the only one of those they get, anyway. So you're probably going to come down towards us now. Ranulph is still in this range, but in order to bring this one down more and get Ranulph a chance to get healed, I'm going to have Mist heal him now. The unfortunate thing is we don't have anyone to heal Mist because she is the only healer. We don't have Rayson or Reese around, but it shouldn't be too bad. Because she can use vulneraries if it really gets to that. Ah, he gets doubled here? Youch. That one does look like a raven, actually. Either way, time for wind, I think. Maybe Soren should do it so he has a higher chance of adapting. I think his skill is higher than hers, is that right? 22. 22, they're the same, actually. No adept, but that is some goob damage. Nice crit. Mia's my fave. She's the best. Swordmaster, level 6. More strength. More defense? Oh, that would have been so cool. That's a wicked level either way. I'm going to heal Ranulph because I'm going to put him right in front of the catapult so he can get bouldered again just before this lance person comes down. Just so we can get this moving along. I don't mind this level. Yes! More defense. Good. And luck. Oh my god, your luck is so good. Not your luck in commanding officers, I suppose, since I just got you smacked in the face with a boulder, but whatever. That's a massive lance, though. Cheapers. Ow. God damn. That's a bit mean, isn't it? It's only a war after all. Calm down. In some sense, it makes more sense for the demi-band to be for someone really powerful like Ranulf, who is gonna, like the -3 strength, it's like he's still plenty strong, but in some sense, it's just like, for Mordecai to never be at a point where his defense is low. It may not be at the highest it could be, but it'll never be untransformed levels of defense and speed and stuff. It's probably safer for him in the long run. Your magic is decently high, so your attack with this thing is 26, your speed is 17, so it'll be a decent threat. I'm just trying to think. Your res is pretty decent, right? You way outspeed him, and your res is 13 to 26, so you'd be taking 13 damage, so luring you down it might not be the worst idea. Actually, it would, because then you'd be like here, and then we wouldn't be able to hit you really, so it's better if we lure you somewhere where you have to get close to the path. It will be tricky, actually. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna hightail it away from this strat for a moment. How many moves do you get, spaces per turn, that is? 9. So if I bring you down... I put Marsha here, you fly here, then you go next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I put everyone, like, here, that you shouldn't be able to reach any of them, I'm gonna try and lower you down now. Oh, your dodge isn't very good. Is that... Ah, it's just good enough. Perfect. I gotta be wary, though, because axes beat lances. Now, the boss may not bite here, but I will attempt it anyway. Is it worth giving you a javelin so you can respond here? Your attack power would be 21 to their defense of 23, so no, it would not. Hang on to that steel lance. And are you in anyone else's range when I put you over where I'm about to put you? No, I don't think so. Let's see how awfully this goes for us. I got the ballistic on, right? Yeah. Boss might not even come down, but... I think this is reasonable cause. Yeah, you know you wanna, you big time idiot.
So you've made it this far, have you?
Then prepare to be sent down screaming. No thanks. Ow! God, that was entirely uncalled for. All right, now all I gotta do is have her hightail it back to the rest of the party. Is it worth vulnerating now? No, there's no crit chance here. Oh, unless you have some kind of skill I should be aware of. No, and now you can only hit, Soren and Ileana, both of whom have wind equipped, so, I mean, feel free, but, like, bad idea. And then everyone else can rush you in a moment here, and that'll just make this advanced easier because we don't have to worry about you coming down while we're in the middle of something tense. But as I figured, you're going to go after her because she can't respond. Zap her again. All right. And actually, the mages are probably the best one to start with anyway. Let's start with Soren, because Ileana can do... we want the XP more for her, so if she happens to get a takedown, that would be good. Yeah, you're doing 11 damage here. It's not bad. It would be better if you did Elwind, I guess. Yeah, 15 is good. At the risk of taking 1 damage here. Didn't even hit. Oh, that's cool. They throw it, and then if it hits you, a lightning strikes. That's dope. I didn't realize that was what was happening. You'd actually be doing more damage with the buffet, and has a higher crit chance there. But wind is less expensive, so do it. Ah, what is that? Whoa, what is that? Excuse me? Hey. I didn't see any mention of any kind of skill that would afford for that blink there. That looks like desperation. What? What? Their movement is fantastic. Sorry, but I'm joking around now, but what the hell? Oh, I wasn't on the skills page before. I was on the supports page. I'm dumb. Increases strength, skill, and speed whenever units' HP are at last. Okay, well, strength. I mean, that's not very useful. Oh, Shaisa, but it increases them by a lot. Okay, so it's about half. It multiplies about like 1.5 times. That's good to know. But that explains your increased speed. Okay, well, I'm glad it wasn't doing anything to your magic, or your defense for that matter. Ranulf can still move, so he might be not a bad person to finish this. He's got no res, though, and he gets doubled here because of the amazing speed that's going on here. Oh, yeah, because this is actually going to be suddenly really difficult. Sword speed axes, time for a standoff, maybe? Oh, you've got a crit chance. What's your luck? Ah. Oh, right, skill would increase the crit chance, wouldn't it? Shoot. Maybe it's better just go all ham with Rolf here. 44 minus 23 is 21, right? So there's that. That's better than gunning for 2 hits in a row with the Brave Bow, I think. And if you miss, you get hit for 26, I want to say it's 18 and 18, which is 36. Ooh, it's not great. So your accuracy is 148 here, minus 63. You should be getting a bonus from Marsha, though, correct? And yet you don't. Do you have to be standing next to her for that, or does hers just not give you it? There we go, 160 there. That's more like it. Okay, sorry. My brain was just like, boom, 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 boom. Why is the support not doing anything? But it just wasn't close enough. Cool. Of course, you had to be within 3 squares. We've learned this already. Well done. As usual, friendship saves the day! As well as a well-crafted bow. Well done, Rolf.
gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king.
Well, you've made your point. Thanks. I mean, certainly we'll have a tough time if he has one of those bolt axes and resolve. 25 hits on it. Heck yeah. What kind of magic do you have? 2. Aster's got a little more than that, though, doesn't she? And perhaps Titania as well. Right, so I think we need to heal. And then we'll charge back up there, and I don't even know who to go after next. Now that that's gone, there's a lot of pressure off of us. I still would like to go here first because of all the ridiculous boulders. And, no, it makes more sense to go this way then, because then we can attack people with boulders from the left side. There are less boulders here. Well, they're the same number, but these ones look like they'll both roll along the same path. Like, they'll go down here, and then down like that. Which means we're going to be hit, and if all 3 of them do that, we're going to be hit for like 30 damage, which would just like outright kill some of us. So I'd rather go this way, where it looks like they'll space it out a bit more. God, it's so satisfying when you get them all to line up in a block like this. No, wait, hang on. This is the human condition right here. Alright, so once again, I'll probably send Randolph up first just so that he can get the boulders out of the way if it should come to that. I mean, I guess if a boulder ended up going down here... No, it would be like, and then turn, and then and here, and then it would go all the way down there. So it's fine. There's no one going to come around here. Where the balls is Randolph? Right up at the front. I just couldn't see him. See how that brings down. 1 boulder, okay. So it goes down there, it's going to turn... Oh, this time it keeps going. What? It better not turn. Okay. There we go. Fine. And bring down 1 mage. Are you a sage? So you got like a mend and some kind of spell? Cool. I'll back up now. The person who pushed the boulder is probably also going to come down. So I'll wait for the sage. You're going to get right into our range in a moment here. This is good. Oh, there's a crit chance there. I hate that. I hate that. Oh god, I didn't heal Ileana after all that. What am I doing? Thought I was missing someone. That'll get you some fire proficiency. Meteor and Bolganon will be in your future. Where are you at now? C? D. Oh, Sylph can probably get a takedown here. That's actually great. Yeah, with the knife. Perfect. Now that there are only 2 boulders left, hitting anyone with 20 won't kill any of our party outright, I don't think, so we should be much safer to approach now. Especially seeing as how we're going to get it right to the top now, and they won't be able to push those other boulders down on us, because we won't be down there. Nice level for you, Mist. I'm gonna try and lower the other boulder down in a second, though. Oh my god, I can still move the camera around while Mist is leveling up. I didn't know, but I did not know that. Luck 23. This is supernatural. Oh, you've got Miracle, too. God, I didn't even remember that. That's awesome. Boulder here. So if it's just gonna go straight like the last one, we may as well just stand right here. Hopefully they push it right over their ballista. Or their old catapult thing. Oh, you're coming down because you have a chance to hit Randolph here. I didn't even check the range on that, but it's fine. Because they probably won't be able to do any damage if the pass is any indication. And now they're in our range, and there should be another boulder coming down, so then there's just going to be the 1 boulder left, which will be fine for my advance. Oh, or not. Okay. Right, I'm going to have Randolph run around here, hit this one, maybe take them down. I'm not really checking. And then our other friends can rush up here. It's fine. Because I don't think anyone's going to be down at 20 health by the time these 2 boulders are shoved. The one who's close is Mist, because she's at 21 health, but even that won't kill her. You are a sniper, so I should not really be doing whatever I'm doing here. Let's have people do melee stuff. Ooh, people like Soth. But not only. Right, so since you can't get a takedown here, because you're not even doubling, actually, may as well just go for 1 hit with a dagger. It's probably more cost-effective. Yonk. Still a fair chunk of XP. That was 13, I believe. Ileana, do you have a 100% chance with anything? Wind is the most accurate. You probably do it with thunder as well, can't you? Yep. And I doubt they have Vantage, because you have Vantage, in fact, don't you? I wonder who's would take priority if both characters have Vantage. It's probably whoever has the higher skill or speed or something like that. Oh, I forget that Mist has good rescuing capability now that she is mounted. Alright, let's see how many boulders this shoves our way and where they really go. Okay, it's not going to turn to the right here, though. Surely it's just going to go down once it gets here. So it's just those 3 who are going to get it, I expect. Oh, it turned to the left. That's even less likely, but... No, I guess I could see that with this slope. It would kind of go like... Fine, I'll buy that. So Captain Silversword over here is going to come down. Don't know when you're gonna come down, but let's start with getting Boyd healed, and then we'll deal with the rest in a moment. Oh, right. It's already out of ammo. I was like, are you gonna be able to launch that right into the middle of our party? Oh, jeepers, my heart had a fright there. All right, Randolph, I don't need to be worried about getting wrecked by this one right here, so I'll leave that there. Put Boyd back. Oh, he might get hurt. Let's just put Mia right here to get healed as our heal for this turn, and then you're gonna come down, hit Randolph, get hurt a bit by that, and then we can have some more people do some follow-ups. A heal broke. Just so I know, though, how much damage can you do to this one? Ooh! A fair clip. Might be able to get a takedown if no one else does it. But I've already put Randolph there, so tough. He's probably going to do it. Well, it might not be fast enough to take it all down in one turn, but, ooh, yeah, okay. This could very well be a thing that, Soth does. With the stiletto, for instance, is that a 100% chance you have to take down? 89% chance to do 9 damage, so not quite. Ooh, but there's a chance to do 11 damage here, which is sweet. If you did that, then, Soth could get a very easy takedown. Please don't miss. Yeah, well done. I am still trying to kind of shenaniganize him getting levels here because it would be really good to get him higher levels sooner. And the knife being the most accurate is the most sense-making to do. If you could miss it, even then you don't die unless it's a crit. And if that happens, I'll be very, very sad. But 96% chance, surely. Okay, good. He's the only one who still gives me that anxiety of like, this could kill, really. With most of the other characters, it's like a formality. More strength, yes. And defense, and speed. And skill. Everything but magic. Wow. Perfection. And I'll have Randolph run ahead to trigger this next boulder as well. Ooh, that's also in the purge range, isn't it? We are very, very close to that range. Oh my god, we are so close to that range. Let me just wait here for a moment then. See if that purge happens this turn. The boulder does. Okay, never mind. Whoops. A boulder plus a purge would be very bad, but I don't think it's gonna... Oh, is that mist down there is gonna get hit by this one? Ah, scheisse. That's not my favorite thing. Oh, reinforcements. Hello. Okay. That's cool. All right, actually, I'm gonna have her start healing herself because this is getting a little silly. But she better heal other people this turn as well, because time is about to become a big issue. This is gonna be a really awkward formation, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They could be like all... We better pull a full retreat. They let me... I got my guard down because they hadn't done any reinforcements yet, and they're usually so trigger happy with them. Oh god, miss. Can't run away fast. Well, yes, you're gonna be good for dealing with Wyvern Knights, so let's put you up front. Any kind of crazy weapons? Short spear, steel lance, so I may as well keep... well, I don't know. Maybe I'll give you the hand axe. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. All right, the person who pushed the boulder's coming down. Wyvern Knight's coming down. Wyvern Knight's coming down. Wyvern Knight's coming down. Cool. Okay, so only one of them's a Wyvern Lord, is that right? It looks that way. And this is all lances, so you're pretty much safe to do this, right? What's your defense like? 13, you've got 26, 27, 27, and this is all low chances to hit and not very fast. Cool, so I say go for the hand axe. Yeah, up front, just so you can hit all 4 of these people on their turn. A 1! A 2! Alright, wasn't that bad in the end. Well, it might get bad in a minute, but Boyd will have a good time taking them out, I think, so let's just wait here. See how he gets on. Hasn't been hit yet. Hand axe accuracy is a little lower, but it gives him a wider amount of people he can hit, which I think is more valuable at the moment. Because we want to be able to damage you, especially. And get you gone if we can, because the Wyvern Lord is the most, the quickest moving. Yes. That's the level for him. I'm thinking maybe a bit of luck and strength and speed. And none of those things. But I will be happy with that skill. And now that there's no more range to here, we can put you back on an Iron Axe, which is a little more accurate. One of them's healing this turn. And the other one's going after Boyd again. Okay, he is taking a fair beating here, so I'll definitely want to heal him post-haste, but I don't think he's going to die. Oh, shoot. I just brought everyone into the purge range. What the hell am I doing? All right, we gotta get you gone as fast as possible then, so that we're not having multiple hits go out on... Oh, shit, purge would probably kill Boyd right now, wouldn't it? I mean, they haven't done it yet, because they must have not good enough accuracy, but... Totally forgot about that. Ba-doop-boop. 25 damage to his res of 8 is 17. That's not good at all. Why don't you just rescue him? Just in case. They haven't used it yet, so I'm guessing they won't the way he is, but it's not a way I want to die. Probably going to use it on Mordecai now, right? Oh, wow. Not even. Okey-doke. Only 7 enemies remain. Didn't realize it was so few, actually. I wasn't really paying attention to the big picture there. Sorry. Let's go on to the next 5 speakage volume. Please don't spawn any more Wyvern Riders now that I'm putting my mages up here. Bugger, what's the crit on this? 4. Okay. That's of no concern. Basically means no one can die from it. Oh, but it's brought a feral one down. Oh, cripes. Oh, and more feral ones. Okay, time to go. time to back up. Soren and Ileana. I have organized this rather poorly. Mist wasn't able to get to heal him in time, so now he's going to get purged for 16. And then clawed for 10. Oh, God, that's going to be really, really unfortunate. He won't die, but I did mess that up pretty substantially. Did I say to get clawed for 13? Apparently it was only 9. Wait, what? I feel like that doesn't seem right somehow. Whatever. I think he was only taking 18 from purge. Oh, he's not getting purged anymore. Okay, fine. We do have to kind of focus here because if I mess this up super hard right at the end here, it's gonna be super frustrating because we don't know how many more reinforcements they could pull out from there. Didn't realize Randolph's weakness to magic was such a massive drawback of him. Is there some kind of triangle relationship between cats and beasts? Maybe. That's why he gets one more defense than I thought he did. Not sure. Nice. Or maybe it's some kind of weapon proficiency bonus for having an... Oh, you don't have weapon type proficiency for claws in this game. Never mind then. How long has it been there? A bird there. Nice crit. Good timing for it. This would be a great time for that rescue staff, which I totally didn't bring. Let's have Ileana not be in that range. Thanks. That's more like it. In fact, I'll hold position here so I don't screw anything up. Oh, I could have had Soren finish off the feral one, and that was just silly that I didn't. Whatever, some XP for Mia, but Soren could have used it more. More crits. Completely unnecessary that time, but looked cool. As usual, Mia. So as usual, you will not find me complaining. Except for my own lack of foresight in not giving Soren that XP. Hayonk. Only one hayonk. Soren can get this one anyway, and if he doesn't finish this with an adept, then Ileana can get it, which is probably actually, I think she has less experience than him. Not by too much, but she does, yeah. This might get her level, because she's up at 76, and it usually gives you about 26 for a takedown at this sort of stage, so I'm thinking it's going to bring you to a level with like 2 experience left. 14, wow. You have a fair bit more than I thought, actually. It was more like 30. I think it was 20. No, it might have been 26, actually, in the end. More strength, good. Give you a little weapon variety in a minute. A hot sec. That's the level for Mist after healing Boyd there. Brings up to level 12. Wowie. More strength, more magic, more skill. Yes, please. I could really do with Soth's help going up a bit. If we ever get another Seraph Robe or something like that, I think that's who I want to use it on. Well, I guess I'll see. It might be one thing where I want to use it on like Mordecai so he gets an absolutely ridiculous amount of health. Using Purge on Randolph again. 18 damage. Owie, owie. Oh, 15. I clearly remember that wrong. More free healing for you. Nice dodge. Oh, perhaps it was 18 while you were untransformed. That makes more sense. Alright, that's broken now, so we gotta advance now, only worrying about these ranges. Oh, I never broke this last stone, hey? Cool. No, I don't think it can't really fire backwards, can it? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Now, bearing in mind that as we carry on here, we could very easily have like 5 more Wyvern Knights spawn, but at least at this point, we'll be in range to actually interface with them. I might even have Randolph stand here to bring that sniper over. Earlier on. Looks like we're right at the end. Only 1 death. That's a good number. I'd like to keep it that way. Mist is very far behind. I should not have let my healer get so far away from... Oh, you've got a longbow. Right. Don't reckon it'll do you much good. Probably won't even do any damage. Right. Poor Oscar isn't getting XP here because he can barely move. That should be enough that Mordecai can finish it, which would be good. Aye, that's unfortunate. It's okay, I understand. You keep your eyes closed there. Ooh, this is a good chance for Soth, perhaps. I think stiletto for the kill. It's a wickedly shaped dagger, though. I mean, just look at that. Ugh, imagine that cutting. Ugh, ugh. It would not leave a pretty wound. Oh, right, and Soth can also take this one down with a knife. Slowly. So that's good. Okay, I've lured a few, just that one over. Okay, that'll do. I don't want to mess with this too much before I get my Soth his chance with the healer. I can back everyone up here and let this get a little closer. Who do I probably want fighting this? Oscar, if I could crack it. He's going to be so far away. I could get it if we wait and move everyone back a bit here. Oh, scheisse. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right, that's all. Seal drop right in front of us. Now we have our pick of whoever we want to do this. 50 health because they're a warrior. Let's have Mordecai to take a bit off of that first. All right, there's a Laguz Lance here. It's an unfortunate amount of damage, but it won't kill, and they don't get to double. And you have a chance to crit, which would be awesome, because we haven't seen that yet. As your skill climbs, that will only increase. Nicely done. They're doing about the same amount of damage to you, really. Ow. little more. Ooh, and you get 7 and 7, Soth, with this. That is awesome. Maybe we have you tag team it then. Try with the iron, see how far you get. And it may lead to Soth getting a takedown in the end, which would be awesome. Nah. Key doke. So if someone could do just 10, is there no one who could do that without taking down? Oh, maybe Ileana is not fast enough to double. Yes, okay. 26 minus 8 is 18, is that right? I think so. Please don't crit. Thank you, Ileana. And you don't even need to use the stiletto anymore. You can do that with the dagger, if I'm not mistaken. Is it more accuracy with the stiletto? Yes. You should definitely do it with the stiletto. Could that be another level for you? No, I wasn't sure how close you were. That's good, though. There's a small part of me that regrets not keeping one Master Seal for that, but I think it's not going to be a big deal in the end. Especially seeing as they're going to get some sweet XP on this healer here. Or from, I guess, is the more accurate word. Can't wait till we play Radiant Dawn and there are finally health bars. All right, now, creeping around this side, there could be more reinforcements as we get up to here, because they might be, like, they program some reinforcements to show up when you're on this side and some when you're on this side. Regardless of, like, so that, at least regardless of which way you pick to go up, there are some accosting you, but we just gotta be careful is all, anyway. Can I take this? I have too many items. Would someone like to take something from Soth here? Does anyone have room? Mordecai does. Why don't you take the better stiletto? You can give that back after, but just that he can grab this. That's not Soth. Because he gets experience from stealing like this as well. Rubber-doo-doo-doo-doo! The image of just this healer standing there like, ah! This little kid runs up and just, give me that! Takes the staff and then starts like stabbing. It's so brutal. We basically just mugged this enemy soldier for all they were worth. No, they were worth much more than this, realistically, but you can have your knife back. Oh, that's lured you down, okay. Soth better put a move on there, and replace that knife when we get back to base. Yonk! Yonk! I was estimating this to take about an hour and a half, and it's looking like it's about to take 2 hours, so not so bad in the end. Level 11, though, for you. Sweet level. Strength of 14 is starting to get, like, really respectable now. Let's have a look at our strengths. It's sort of the low end of like, our melee fighters, and speed 20 is the max you can get at this class. Good you got it so fast. I wonder how many max stats you'll hit before the end. Very good. So watch out, because this one's a swordmaster and this one's a sniper, so they both got extra crit. But for you, for now, start with Mordecai and see how everyone else gets on in a moment. Nicely done. It's a lot of damage. If you hit the second one, it'll be very good for us, Marcia. Well done. Oh, can we push boulders ourselves? Because if not, we're going to have to run all the way back around or just get Marcia to lower this one. That's not a good idea. They've got a bow. And since Mia and Ileana are best buddies, she's getting a bonus from this for attack and defense and accuracy, which is sweet. Ooh, it's a little less mountain trail here. These pedestals make it easier for the mountaineers to travel, which is good. Going after Mordecai, which is about what I figured. Ooh, this could be a little bad for you because there's a decent crit chance here. And your defense isn't... Oh, okay. They're only doing 3 damage. It's not that bad. Well done. I was wrong to despair. And that might be enough damage that Soth could even get a takedown here, which would be even better. Speed and defense, yes. Oh, actually, this could sort of work. If you bugger it, Ike, then you get hit for 8 with a chance of critting to 1624. That's not that bad. Go for it. For Soth's XP! Rah! That's my new war cry. Hey, nice dodge. Yet another reason carrying some sword has proven a very good idea. Is knife enough? It's max accuracy and does 5 damage, so I'd say it's enough. As long as they don't have bandage or anything like, right? Nah. Nicely done. Very good. He's so wickedly behind in levels that everything here is like massive progress. Alright, now, moment of truth. Can you push boulders? Yes! Do it! Alright, so that's gonna bring this one up and everyone just file up behind Renoff to help in a moment. Actually, push the mech and boulders down, why don't you? I doubt you get any XP for that, but it'll look really funny if it hits them. It's not gonna, is it? What? How does... what? How does it go zig-a-zag, zig-a-zag? Whoa, that's just improbable as all hell. Do we get bonus XP for having pushed all the boulders? I hope so. And once this is done, this is where we're meeting our Gullian reinforcements, so that will be a handy leg up. Plot-wise, I will be very happy to have that taken care of. And so this could be a crit coming out here, but is likely to be 0 damage altogether. Think. What's it like to be so fluffy, but so strong? I don't know. So first question is obviously, how much can you do here, Soth? Which the answer is a substantial deal. I like it that. It's best to have our mounted peeps try and do some damage first, that Soth can get the eventual takedown. Starting with 11, bring them down to 12. Is that right? Well, not quite. It would have been. Oscar can also do a bit here. I'm not sure he'll have enough movement space to move back after it, though. We shall see. 1, 2. That'll be perfect if he left it just like that and was able to move back. Shame. Not to worry. So did get plenty of experience in the end. And now who's got the low at least? It's still Oscar. But next up would be Ike. He can't really get there either, can he? Rolf, why don't you do it? Just for fun. I mean, none of this is especially fun in the sense of we shouldn't be taking joy from... Well, never mind. It's done now. We can ponder the reasons for it later. Yes! Lots of level 5s and 6s now. So we leveled... The whole party that we brought basically leveled up twice. Strength and defense. Wow. Nice. Well done, us. Aside from that little mistake at the beginning that turned out rather well in the end. Is that Ike there? I thought his cape was a different color now. But it looks like it. Is it just me, or is he using his old outfit all of a sudden? Doesn't he have like a blue cape now? That's weird. Is this a lot of them? It looked like there were more of them from down there. Oh, God. Oh, hey, whoa. How did we miss that?
Now we've got you. Eat rock!
Eat rock? I'm pretty clever.
Above us, look out!
Rar? Rar who? Oh, it was Rar Tabarn. Bam! Wow. Just like cleaved through them with just ran with his hands like this along, or his talons, I guess. Thanks for that.
Need a hand?
Tabarn, you came.
Well met, Rayson. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea.
How did you come to be here?
I thought I'd help you wipe out Dayan.
That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help?
I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dayan. To that end, the more powerful you are, the better.
Yes? So that's the story, is it?
It's true that Rayson requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason I'm here.
What is it?
In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain.
Kengi, yes!
Understood.
Come on, everyone. Let's get out this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Good. The last time they all met, it didn't really go well, right? There was a lot of clawing and hissing.
King Kengi, it's an honor to see you again. What was his voice?
First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia.
Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength.
During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised.
I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home.
Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benyon and in Dayan as well.
As to that, about Nasi...
King Gallia! Whose voice is that?
King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there?
Ooh, a discussion between the leaders of each kingdom. Interesting.
This group contains the people who were at the heart of that last battle, correct?
Yes, it is.
What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved.
Children?
This is Soren. He's my tactician. I thought he was going to talk about Rolf. This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. He's going to tell them about the emblem, I guess. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us.
Understood. Go on.
It all begins when we meet Princess Alencia and when we meet Princess Alencia and escorted her? When we met Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that is everything I know.
Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it?
I mean, he wouldn't have called you the super secret war council and then just lied.
Mist, do you want to leave?
No. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dayan. There was something else at play the entire time.
What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country.
20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion.
That's with Ilya, right? I think that's what they're getting at.
However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena.
What manner of being is this dark god? What would happen if it were freed from its prison?
I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago.
When there was a big flood here, you mean?
At that time, all the world, save Tellius, was drowned beneath the seas.
That is a true story? I thought it was nothing more than a fable.
We have living proof. Goldoa's King Dagincia. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One.
King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes? But he's still alive.
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Leiron's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent.
Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom.
Aha! Aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says, yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it?
Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions.
Really?
King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion, no matter where it was, or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyon was too big, too powerful. Dayan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dayan probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly towards the Goose. I imagine that this too influenced Dayan's decision, because Benyon would never help. Or so they thought. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Benyon as well. Dayan's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion.
So you believe that King Dayan's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all?
At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that.
I guess if he wants the medallion that bad, that's pretty solid proof. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds.
I suppose it depends how quickly we do it.
Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it.
Not every one of them, Ike. Just Ashnard and anyone leading up to Ashnard.
Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Raisin? Is there a way to avoid all this? We, that is the descendants of Leiron, we have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to...
I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place.
Mist, I told you that wasn't your fault, didn't I?
But...
You were never careless, Mist, I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please, don't punish yourself anymore, alright?
Princess Alencia? She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Renoff.
Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Raisin.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
Huh? For what?
Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dayan's hand.
That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnard doesn't know that.
Oh no.
What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? Right, I hadn't even considered that he just is assuming that they can... Right, because they said that earlier, that he was like, Lilia! I mean, didn't know her name, but he was just like, oh, do the thing! And she's just like, I can't do that. Only Altina can do it. She's like, you're useless! He just doesn't realize that it's a specific one who needs to do it. Well, the plot certainly thickens there, but I guess at the end goal remains the same. Well, it complexifies it a bit, right? Now that we know that open war causes the medallion to... could cause the medallion to react, we're left with a choice of either to prevent open war going long enough for it to be a problem, we either have to end the war really, really fast or just, like, retreat and not war. But if we do that, then, like, they're going to keep pillaging Crimea, and then there's also Lian and, like, a bunch of other innocent people who are getting caught up in it, and we've still not seen General Ina anywhere. The plot certainly thickens anyway. So the next video going up on the channel is going to be some more Omori, where we just had a pretty trippy boss fight, and I don't really know exactly what we're doing next, because the characters don't seem to know either. They've just had a... For story reasons, the characters are not entirely sure what we're here for, which is kind of exciting in a way because it means there's a lot of ways the story could turn in that way. Anyway, and the next time here we'll be having a base conversation. Hopefully we got some kind of bonus XP or something from that. Probably not. I don't know that we got too much special loot. We got the bolt axe, so there's a bit of stuff to have a look at, and probably Ranulf and some of the characters we've gotten later on are going to be building their supports quickly, so we'll might have 1 or 2 new ones, so that'll be rather exciting. And Mist and Boyd have been sorted together now, so hopefully their support goes up a bit. I don't know. Well, tomorrow. Next episode will be I guess it will be tomorrow, technically, with the way I've been setting my upload schedule. If I crack it right, it will be tomorrow. Anyway, next Path of Radiance episode will be another base episode, but we've just hit chapter 26, is that right? So there are only 10 missions left. Wicked. That's all for now, though. So thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace. I wish I could just be like invincible or not invincible, but tanking hits through that. Even just one hit would be nice. It'd be cool if there's next gen things at some point that's like, your special moves now have 1 hit of armor on them. Yes, max rank. I think you're max rank in all the things you can make now, Regal. Is there anyone who isn't max rank in something that we can make? Oh, you can't. You're not max rank.